Hello everyone, I'm Halle. In today's segment, I'm going to show you how to make a very easy and simple strawberry jam. The first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and get a pound of strawberries, as fresh and as in season as possible. Here are some organic strawberries that I picked up at the farm yesterday. You can see they're a lot smaller and they're very red and very sweet. So this will make a delicious jam. What you're going to do here is I'm going to hull them. This is actually a huller. You could use a paring knife or you can use this. It just makes it very simple. And what I'm going to do is just take the tops off and then just do that for the whole pound of strawberries. I'm going to finish hulling these and I'll be right back. Okay, I've gotten all the strawberries hulled, and what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to use this potato masher, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to mash the strawberries down. You can see they're really juicy. We're just going to do this for about a minute, and we're also going to add about 1/4 cup of water. Okay. And just mash them down to break them up a little bit. This will help with the jam coming together. Okay, once we get that down, we're going to go ahead and put this on the oven on the stove top for about 15 minutes. We're going to boil the strawberries. From that point, I'll come back and I will show you. We're going to add a tablespoon of arrowroot powder with a tablespoon of water to thin it out. This is what it will look like. You can find the arrowroot powder on my website under the ingredients section, wholelifestylenutrition.com. But I use it from a company called Star West, and this bag is a pound of arrowroot powder, costs $4.99. It's very inexpensive. If you buy it at your local grocery store, a little tiny container can cost you as high as $7 for organic arrowroot powder. So it's best to buy it in bulk and just to get it online. I use it quite a bit in a lot of my recipes. But anyways, again, you can find it on my website under the ingredients section. And so that's what we're going to use to thicken this jam. And once we thicken this jam up, we're going to go ahead and add our sweetener. Now, I'm going to use, my sweetener of choice is stevia blend. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just use about 1/4 cup. You can use organic cane sugar, but I would use closer to 1/2 cup if you're using organic cane sugar. I put this in at the very last point. Stevia blend tends to get sweeter when you cook it, so I don't want it to get too sweet. So I will show you at the end of this segment when I put in the sweetener. I'll be back in a minute when the strawberries are finished cooking down. Okay, I just wanted to show you how it's really cooking down really nicely. You can see it's frothing up a little bit and it's starting to thicken on its own, and that is totally what we want to see. So again, I've got about 10 more minutes of cooking this. Oh, it smells so good in here. But anyways, I just wanted you to see what it looks like when it's on the stovetop, and this is it. Okay, the 15 minutes is up, and I just wanted to show you how nicely it's thickened up and it's actually cooked down very nicely. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the tablespoon of arrowroot powder thinned with a tablespoon of water, and I'm just going to pour this in. Okay, and for about 30 seconds we're going to go ahead and stir this in. Now with arrowroot powder, as soon as it thickens, and you can see it's already thickening, we need to pull it off the burner, because if you heat it too much, it will then it will thin out on its own and it won't thicken back up. So you just want to make sure you thin it, go ahead and cook it until it thickens. And look, it's already thickened. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the burner. So that took 15 seconds. Okay, and it will thicken also as you let it cool. From this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my 1/4 cup of stevia blend. Okay. Or if you're using organic cane sugar, about 1/2 cup. And you can use other sweeteners too. Coconut sugar, whatever you like. So it's your sweetener of choice. Okay. And there you have it. I mean, we have a delicious strawberry jam. I can't stress that it will thicken as it cools, so this is about the consistency you want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put it in a mason jar. I think it makes about 1.5 cups of jam. And this will freeze also very nicely. So you can either make freezer jam out of this, or you can just keep it in your fridge. I would say it would last 7 to 10 days in the refrigerator, if you're, but it will freeze as long as 6 months. So I hope you enjoyed this segment. Until next time, this is Halle.